Welcome to Ian's studio. I'm Ian at Butterfield. Ian's studio opened in February 2011, and since that time I've been running training courses, events and workshops here at the studio. Now I'm making training and tutorial videos and making them available to everyone online. So what can you expect to see in these videos? Well, there will of course be studio-based training. Let's talk a little bit now about camera settings. We're in the studio using studio lights. That means camera in manual mode. Shutter speed is set to 125th of a second. I'm going to be aiming for an aperture of about f8, which is what I normally use in the studio, and I'm going to trigger the lights using the radio triggers from the newer 603 version. The way those work is you have one transceiver sitting on the camera, one sitting on the one of the lights, and then when you take a shot, signal from the camera to the lights go off. I'll be providing training and tutorials on products like Photoshop and Lightroom. I'm now going to show you how we combine the two images that we took earlier into a caricature portrait. I've loaded both the images into Photoshop, and at the moment they're both here as you can see as separate tabs. I'm going to take the profile version and I'm going to drag that image onto the looking forward image. So the way we do that, we take the move tool, we grab the layer and drag it onto the tab where we want it. As we hover the mouse over the tab, that tab opens, move the mouse back over there. If I hold the shift key down, that will center the image. So I've got both images, one on top of the other. I will be meeting and interviewing some local photographers and discussing their work. Hello Rick, welcome to Ian's studio.
Hi, thank you very much for having me.
Right. In the introduction I introduced you as being from the New to Photo podcast.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell me a little bit about that?
Certainly, New to Photo, that's newtophoto.com. Okay, it's a website and podcast that myself and a good friend of mine, Mark Bodie, started about a year ago now, probably a little bit more than a year ago, just about. And the podcast is just a podcast or show where we both kind of sit over Skype, we kind of shoot the breeze, chat about photography, answer some listener questions as well.
Yeah.
We tend to go off on some tangents during the podcast, but it's a format that seems to be working.
I will be doing photo critiques for other photographers, and where I can, I will offer advice and suggestions and hints and tips. This image ticks all the boxes, it really does. We've got on here really strong composition with the use of the rule of thirds, the rain coming down from the clouds on one of the third lines. We've got the horizon on a third line, and on the other third vertical we've got, and I'll just zoom in on this so that we can see it, we've got a small ship right on the horizon, just again on the third line, and it's a fantastic image, really well done with this one. It ticks all the boxes. There's very little I would change with it at all, to be honest with you. I'd be curious to know what it looks like with a slightly tighter crop. Offering advice on selling your photographs through stock libraries. Let's look first of all at what royalty-free is. With royalty-free, the client buys the image and the right to use the image however they wish, in whatever format they wish, wherever they wish. They do not have to buy it a second time. Once they have got it, they can use it however they want. This kind of license is very popular with businesses that are trying to build up a library of images which they can then use on their advertising, internal product, documentation, on their website, to get a consistent look across everything that they do. There will be showcases of my own work, and I'll discuss how I created the images. There may even be the odd hint or tip for those who are working with video. So that's all the tests over, and the eagle-eyed amongst you will notice that I'm actually now using the Jessup's microphone, which I think on balance has turned out to be the best of all the microphones. Now let me just go through how I evaluated the results and what I thought of the different ones. Well, first thing to say is that when I played back the different recordings, the test sections, I listened to it through headphones. That enables me to get as best I can the sort of hear the sound that the microphone is producing. Listening through the speaker within the camcorder isn't brilliant, and it's a little bit tinny. They're not particularly expensive headphones, but it does enable me to sort of concentrate more on the sound that I'm getting back. So where can you watch these videos? Well, I'll be making them available through sites such as YouTube, blip.tv and the feed in iTunes. For a full list of all the different places where you can view them and where you can subscribe to the videos, go to www.ianstudio.co.uk/videos. I'll see you in the first video. Thanks for watching. This has been an in-studio video presentation by Ian and Butterfield. All content and photographs are copyright their creators and may not be reproduced without prior permission. For more information, including how to subscribe to this and other videos, please visit www.ians-studio.co.uk/videos. Thank you.